The book of Ruth in the Bible is a beautiful narrative that centers around the story of Ruth, a Moabite woman, and her loyalty to her Israelite mother-in-law, Naomi. The book is only 4 chapters long but is rich in themes of loyalty, kindness, and the providence of God. Here are the key events in the book of Ruth. 1. Naomi's family in Moab, Ruth chapter 1. The story begins with Naomi, her husband Elimelech, and their 2 sons moving to Moab due to a famine in Bethlehem. Tragically, Naomi's husband and sons die, leaving her a widow with her daughters-in-law, Ruth and Orpah. 2. Ruth's loyalty, Ruth chapter 1. Naomi decides to return to Bethlehem, and she encourages her daughters-in-law to stay in Moab. Orpah chooses to stay, but Ruth insists on going with Naomi, saying the famous words, "Where you go I will go, and where you stay I will stay. Your people will be my people and your God my God." 3. Ruth gleans in the fields, Ruth chapter 2. In Bethlehem, Ruth gleans in the fields of Boaz, a wealthy relative of Naomi. Boaz takes notice of Ruth's loyalty to Naomi and shows her kindness and favor. 4. Ruth at the threshing floor, Ruth chapter 3. Naomi instructs Ruth on how to approach Boaz at the threshing floor. Ruth follows Naomi's advice, and Boaz is impressed by her virtue and agrees to marry her. 5. Boaz redeems Ruth, Ruth chapter 4. Boaz takes the necessary steps to redeem Ruth, marrying her and preserving the family line of Elimelech. This act of redemption is a key theme in the book. 6. Birth of Obed and genealogy, Ruth chapter 4. Ruth and Boaz have a son named Obed, who becomes the grandfather of King David. The book concludes with a genealogy that traces David's lineage. The book of Ruth is often praised for its emphasis on loyalty, kindness, and the role of women in God's redemptive plan. It beautifully illustrates how God can work through the lives of ordinary individuals to accomplish His purposes. Please subscribe.